Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily love reading. And this is going to be using the Universal Love deck. Beautiful deck. And there's some risque pictures in there that YouTube will not put up with, so I'm going to have to maybe cover parts of the card. And then I am going to use the Love deck, Love Messages deck, for some messages from your person to you and you to your person. Okay, so let's get the ball going and let's see what the messages are for the journey, for this love journey for Tuesday, April 1st. We're on the new month on a terrific Tuesday. You can't beat that. So what are the messages for April 1st, or whenever you see this? What are the love messages for you and your person's journey? Wow. Okay, so the overall energy they're saying for your journey with you and your person is retreat. So, when we're being asked to retreat as overall message, it's asking us to go within ourselves and not necessarily focus on them. So it's asking us to go within ourselves and fill our own cup with the universal love energy. And you can see the soul star chakra above her head activated, and it's like this healing, purifying rain is coming down over her. So know that this is a day they're asking you to retreat, have some time to retreat inward, focusing on filling your own cup and cleansing and purifying your own energy. And I think, like the weather, I always compare the weather with what's going on outside with what Spirit wants us to do. And I think tomorrow it's supposed to snow here in the Midwest again. And snow is purity. It's purifying the energy within. So, yeah, so that's the overall message. And let's see what else we get for the journey. So we have, and I gotta cover up, this part for YouTube. We have the goddess. So the goddess is about, let me see if I can get a crystal over that. So the goddess, how about that? The goddess card is that divine feminine energy being activated. Yes, for the divine feminine in your relationship, yes. But remember, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy within us. So this is, asking you to focus on that. The goddess is of the divine feminine energy. And, you have to remember that in your connection, when you're in that divine feminine energy, if you are the divine feminine energy in your connection, you are the sun. You see the sun behind her. You are the sun to your divine masculine. You shine your light bright, and it brings them, it leads them home. It leads them, back to home, which is you. But it's also when they choose themselves, they're choosing you. So because this connection of twin flames is oneness, when they choose themselves, they choose you. But you lead them back by shining your light. Just like a lighthouse leads ships out of, tremendous weather, you, by shining your light, lead your masculine out of stormy waters. Okay, so the goddess energy, and everybody has divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So they want you to focus on that side, and that side of your energy is compassion, kindness, love, nurturing. It's also receiving. So, it's practicing it, it's nurturing the self, it's learning to receive, um, being kindness in your life to yourself and to others, being nurturing to yourself and to others. So it's working on that energy today. And that goes with the overall message as well. Okay, so then we have heaven on earth. Yeah, so with your connection, when you're working on yourself and you're filling your cup, that is going to bring you, this journey starts by focusing inward and getting, healing from the inside out, right? And when you get the inside right, the outside changes. And so this is really heaven on earth is about that. It's creating, it's creating that inner healing. And by doing that, we feel the emotions of peace, of joy, and we start feeling that we're going through heaven on earth, and we start seeing the surroundings change by abundance coming in, universal love flooding into our lives through spirit, but also through just also through the how do I want to say, through the earthly, through spirit, we're going to see the love coming in, and we're also going to see things thriving around us in the physical world. Okay, so there's going to be the change. We're going to feel it coming in through spirit, and we're also going to be seeing the changes, the abundance popping up around us in messages, feeling the energy and seeing the changes in our physical world around us is what I meant to say. And then we have relationship. Yeah, and this is, I'm seeing a dolphin here, which is that joy of the journey. It's finding that joy of the journey and within yourself, knowing that this journey with your person is a journey with yourself first. It's getting to know yourself on an intimate level, getting to, doing the inner work and finding that joy again, that childlike innocence and joy in yourself. And that, is going to lead you to, to have it when you come together with your person, if you're not in separation. And if you already have come together, continue working on yourself, because that's what brings in the intimacy. That's what brings in the joy. When you love yourself from the inside out, and when you can feel the emotions of joy within yourself, you're not looking for it in another person. It's already there within you. And so, you and your person come together, being able to be healed and experience intimacy and joy, from within yourselves, but then coming together, it just makes it even more powerful. Because you're loving, each of you is loving yourselves. So really beautiful. And this goes with the goddess energy. It goes with the overall energy for today, the retreat card. And then we have message from afar. Wow. So you may get some messages from spirit today. You may get a message from your special person today. I'm seeing this come down, and I'm seeing this a lot of root chakra energy and a lot of magenta universal love energy. So root chakra is about stability, safety, security, with your connection within yourself first, and then within your connection. So this could mean that you are, your person may be feeling ready to communicate, to let you know how they feel. on a deeper level. It could also mean that if they're not ready in the 3D, you may get some messages through spirit, through telepathic communication from them. So yeah, anything is possible with love. This is a powerful, powerful love. So anything is possible. Okay, so let's get some messages for the viewer from your person. And all of a sudden, I'm just heating up. Oh my gosh. The angels are here. Oh gosh. So what are the messages for the viewer from your person for this love reading on April 1st? Or whenever you see it. And then what are some messages from the viewer to your person? What do you want to tell them, viewer? What do you want to tell your person, viewer? Any other messages? I'm being guided. Take one from the top sticking out. Okay, so this is so awesome. Okay, so for the viewer, your person's message to you is, my loneliness is killing me when you're not around. So they're really missing being with you. You know, it's really, yeah, they feel so connected to you, and it's, you know, it's a spiritual connection, but you know, they're really missing you in the physical, and they know this is a deeper spiritual connection, but they can't help but feel lonely with you not being with them, you know, because they feel that this connection feels so right, that it's meant to be, that you're meant to be together, and they want that. It's because they're missing not being around you. And then the second message is, I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. Wow. So you are, you know, this is one thing that I've said for a while. I just saw 12:21 on the clock. You are their muse. You know, you are their muse. You motivate them just like they motivate you to go forward on this journey in times of struggle. And, you know, you are their muse as far as, you know, you are the light. You shine your light, and that light guides them home, guides them back to spirit, to themselves, to you, by your example, by your light. And, you know, so that's, and they miss you, and they think of you every day, you know, first thought in the morning, last thought in the evening. So you are their muse, and they also have inspired you in several ways. But, and then your person is saying, I always knew there was something different about you. Yeah, so they always felt it. It was just because the connection is so intense. 333 on the clock, birth, death, and rebirth. Because the connection is so intense when you first meet. It's earth shaking. It's time stopping, earth shaking, firework effect. And it is so intense that it spooks your person. It spooks your person. And so, you know, they always knew that there was something different, but they didn't understand it at that time. Now they are having more clarity, more understanding, and they are making decisions to bring the two of you together so that your paths align again. So those are the messages from your person. Now, your messages to your person are, I can feel your presence even though we are apart. Yeah, so you're telling your person, viewer, that even when you're not around them, you feel them around you. You know they're there with you. You feel them inside of you. That's the spiritual essence of this connection. Spirit, it's one soul in two bodies, and so you feel each other on a spiritual level. You share the same chakra system, so you can feel when they're having emotions. Yeah. Viewer, you also said, I sometimes feel you deserve so much better than me. And yeah, your person feels like this because of past choices that they've made, past decisions, past choices that they've made, how maybe they've treated you in the past. But they're waking up to their own value, as they go within and heal and fill their own cup. They are awakening to their light, to their value, and what they bring to this connection. And they're starting to understand that they are worthy of this great love. And then you say to them, I wish I could feel your body close to mine. Yeah, and that's that longing for each other, that longing to be home again, longing to be with your person, because you feel a void, you feel emptiness, you feel a void when they're not with you in the physical, but it's reminding yourself that they are always with you in spirit, because spirit, even though you're in separation, their spirit is always with you, because spirit can be in any time or place. Yeah. So those are the messages. I hope they help you today. If you'd like a personal love read, you can email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com, and I have the information in the community post section. I love you all so very much. Thank you for helping me grow this soul family. Namaste.